What's the date today? 15th?
15th.
God dang it, the freaking month is over? Or half over,
Half
I mean?
over.
Life does not slow down.
No.
It goes faster. You're only 29 though.
Right.
You're only 29?
Can you believe that? I got underwear older than that.
Oh my God, that's a story I'm bringing up a story about that.
In fact, I'm wearing a pair.
I'm bringing up Heidi's underwear made headlines. They're like, how much DNA can possibly be in these things?
Oh wow.
Oh, gross. Yeah, I don't want to know. I've
Okay.
been throwing a lot out lately.
So we're on number 1, 4, and Heidi, you're in the 2-hole apparently. This is the 2-hole. Well, Heidi's never had anything in her 2-hole before.
Nope.
Okay, so talk to me just for a second, just to get some levels on this. So just say
Hello,
something.
hello.
Okay, we're good. You guys can. Everybody can hear everybody, right?
Yeah.
1, 4, and 2. All right.
1-4. I'm in the 2-hole.
Coming to you live on your chin. Oh, kid. Oh. This is the Going Deep Show. Uh-oh.
Fighting for evil because good is dumb. I'm the kid. This is Going Deep Show. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Joining me tonight, 2 very special people who I enjoy their company, enjoy their presence. First of all, it's Jay Bird. How's it going, bud?
I'm doing good, thanks.
He's a. What's your official title? We came up with this last time when you were here. What was it?
Loser?
You're not a loser. I never feel you're a loser. That's wrong. Don't ever say you're a loser.
Some people would probably say I'm a professional stalker.
Ooh, I like that. I'll make you a business card that says that. You want a business card that says that?
Absolutely. I can hand them out.
Also joining us, Thundercat.
Yeah.
Ho!
Hey, what's up?
Did you know that we call her Thundercat now?
No, I had no idea. So
Yeah.
she lost Ho?
No,
No, she's
Thundercat.
because
Oh.
the Thundercats do that. They do the ho sound effect. So,
Thundercats. Oh.
if you'd like to reach us, send us an email, studio@goingdeepshow. That's the way you get a hold of us. We've been cranking out podcasts like crazy lately. Turn my mic down. I got a little extra feedback kicking in here. I'm loud. I'm very loud tonight. Am I coming through out there? It feels like I'm coming through out there. I need to turn these other headphones off, I think. Anyway, we'll fix that later on. I can always fix things in post-production.
No.
Today's the most pre-game I've done in a long, long time. I think it's because Endo has been so busy doing her shit that I have actually a few minutes to get my head together and wrap my head around some shit that's going on. But when you come in, I always want to talk celeb stuff because you got the finger on the pulse of this shit. And my question to you, first off, is how do you keep up with these new celebs, all these YouTube celebs and shit, and all these fucking, like, I'm just gonna throw a name at you, Cardi B. Explain this bitch to me, please. Can you explain Cardi fucking B to me?
You actually, it's funny as a teacher, I'm learning about all these TikTok people and all these YouTubers too. I have no idea who they are, and one day I had them talk about like famous people, and they were like majority of the class were like these TikTok people. I'm like, who the hell is that? I gotta look all this stuff up. Like there's Willy Wonka, I guess, is one of them, and there's
Wonka.
There's all kinds of them, and I have no idea who any of these people are.
So you can become a celebrity just because you put a video on TikTok for 15 seconds?
Yes.
Willy Wonka.
And YouTube too.
Does he have Oompas and Loompas?
Right,
They got
nope.
Oompa Loompa.
Is he orange?
See, you could be a celebrity. You're Thundercat. You could do a TikTok. What would your TikTok be? Just like this close-up of your butthole singing or something? It'd be like, look at my
That
chocolate.
would be interesting.
Look at my chocolate starfish, everybody. Here's my butthole.
Let it go.
We can animate that. We
It'll
could.
blow kisses and everything.
You just got to get a picture of your butthole, or we can take a picture of Rosie's butthole and just say it's yours.
Yeah, I think there's a bit of a difference.
Thunderdog, we'd have to start calling you.
I don't think mine's quite as hairy.
It would be a lot of fart noises. A lot of that. I don't
Yeah,
know.
you got to make it talk.
Do you have a TikTok? I didn't.
I do
realize
not.
Do you feel like you need one?
No, I do not.
Why not? It's great. It's where all the fun is.
I don't get it.
It's the same thing that everybody says when all these new social media networks come out. I remember just on J-Mac Facebook one time. He's like, "Why would I need that? I have MySpace." That's what he said. I remember.
wow.
It's on the recording from years ago.
I never had MySpace.
You didn't have MySpace?
No.
No shit. Wow, you really are like the rebel, the one who doesn't wanna
Conform. Yeah, I do my own thing.
That's good.
I just got internet in my house last week.
This is
I
2020.
was gonna say, Jesus.
Right?
Everyone, this isn't a throwback episode to like 1997. This is good.
This is
What did it-
2020.
Okay, so what I'm gonna ask you is, how much goddamn porn are you watching now? I got internet now. I can watch
Yeah,
porn.
I haven't watched porn. I've been watching. I've been watching This Is Us.
Can I smell your finger?
Yeah, look at her right forearm. I bet you that thing is huge.
Are you lefty or you're righty? We can tell. Just stick your arms out. We'll be able to
Yeah.
see just by looking at it. That middle finger's been doing a lot of wicked. Jesus, man. You just got internet. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you have one of those scenarios where we'll be there between 5:30 in the morning
Oh my
and
God.
10:30 at night?
I had to wait for it to be delivered. It'll be delivered sometime between 9 a.m. and 9 p.m.
Isn't
Can you give me a better time frame?
Yeah.
A.m. p.m. Rest assured, it will be there before 9 p.m. What the fuck?
They're always doing that shit. Like, can you imagine if you had a job like that? Here's the equivalent. It would be like, okay, I will deliver this product to you between now and 2023.
Right.
What do you think? Sound good? Are you down for that?
I was like, you've got
sure
to
you're
be kidding
home.
me.
Yeah, make sure you're home. If I show up and I'm there for 4.5 milliseconds and you're not there, I'm the fuck out, dude. They're in and they're out. Knock, knock, knock. We're out of here.
Yeah.
Even wait for
So
you.
I was like not working from home. There's nobody at my house all day. I have no one that can go sit there.
Yeah.
And it's like they have to drop it at the house. They can't leave it with a neighbor. You have to sign for it. You have to be over 21. I'm like, do you want a fucking blood sample? Like, urine specimen? What else do I need to do for you to get this fucking package?
Yeah, it's always the weird thing. So when you got to the people that came to install,
Yeah.
where you had to be there, so there were the guys bending over and shit, and you're like all scoping them and stuff. You're all
I was
scoping them out.
scoping him out.
Were you?
He wasn't bad looking.
Scoping.
Do you have the plumber crack?
He did not. He was actually probably around my age. He was good looking.
And Enda was rocking the plumber crack the other day, and I was just like, I don't know, there's something about it. I did not like it. My girlfriend, I was
Yeah.
like, why are you showing me your butt crack right now?
You
It was
just
not
wanna-
attractive. It was not attractive.
No?
I don't think I've ever found that attractive. You could be the hottest chick in the fucking world. There's no butt crack that's gonna be like, woo,
You
I
didn't-
love it.
You didn't
Love
want
that
to
butt
like
crack.
just go see the rest of it?
Well, the thing is, like, what's crazy about that is it's very much the same as cleavage. Cleavage is nothing but a butt crack up by your face.
Right?
Anyway, how the fuck did we get on this subject? God damn it. I meant to talk to him about
I don't
celebrities,
know.
and you got internet and fucking looking at guys' butt cracks. And God damn.
You just
Crazy.
never know.
No wonder we haven't heard from her from days and days.
Right?
But that's a nice thing about when you have people over that you really enjoy spending time with. As soon as you got here, I was just like, all right, let's talk. Blah, 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 blah. We start going at it, and the reason that I kind of hit the brakes on one of the subjects that we were bringing up earlier was the fact that one of my favorite baseball players, because you asked me about the A's hats in here all over the place, and it's because I was a big Canseco fan today, and he went through some bad stuff throughout the end of his career, and what was the story about him blasting off his finger? Didn't he shoot his finger off?
It very well could be, but like a lot of people really give Canseco a hard time, but I give him a lot of respect in bringing out something that like everybody in baseball knew about, but we as a general public knew things weren't right. We're seeing all these home runs in 98, 99, 2000, 2001, and Canseco's the one that actually went out there and had the balls to bring it out, out into public, and I thought that was kind of cool. You can love him or hate him, but I still respect him for that.
The one thing that I remember years after that happened, he did a TV show, or it was like a one-time hour-long little documentary on himself, and he was like candid about everything. And I was like, holy crap, he's just letting it all hang out and didn't care. Seemed to be fine with it. And he was on one of those reality shows, wasn't he? He did, if I remember right, he did one of those where they put all the celebrities in the house thing. What the fuck was the name of that show? Where they put all the celebrity Big Brother or some shit where they put all of them in the house, and they had him dressing in drag. They had him doing all sorts of crazy shit. I'm like, this is my idol. I'm like, what are you fucking doing? I'm dressing him like a fucking woman. But the reason I want to talk about him a little bit was because I read a headline the other day where it wasn't even a headline. He was tweeting, which he does. He tweets some fucking.
I didn't even know he tweeted.
Dude, he tweets some fucking ludicrous shit, dude. It's insane. It's like aliens, fucking conspiracy theory shit. He's fucking all over the board. But the one was he has car washes out in Vegas.
Okay, I knew he lived out there, but
Jose Canseco's champion or all-star fucking car washes or whatever the fuck it is. And he's like, I'll be appearing at the at the Canseco car wash, So he's hyping it up. It looks like such a beat up old fucking piece of shit car wash. And it has all of these pictures of him when he was in his prime, and he's got, it's almost like cardboard cutouts and shit, and then it has these bubbles of like comic book bubbles and shit above it, and one of them is like, I had the greatest mullet in history, you know. It's like that. It's that kind of shit. It's
so you go to the car wash just to see that shit.
Yeah,
it's worth the price right there.
Yep. And then you go somewhere else to get your car
washed. Right. Yeah, I don't need my car wash, but here's the money.
It costs double the car wash here. Because we have steroids in our water. We have human growth hormone on top of your car. It will leave you with a, it'll start your
double the size.
Your car will come out, it will be huger and have zits on it. And it will be pissed. Have road rage. Your car will have road rage.
I think we're onto something here.
So, I've always wanted to meet him. You got a chance to meet Canseco?
I've met him several times. The first time was kind of cool. He was still with, I think, Toronto at the time, and they were staying down in Detroit at Dearborn at a hotel called Ritz, and that was like a deadly hotel. You couldn't get anywhere near it. They had security like always on top of you. So one day, a buddy of mine decided we'd go and try to get him, and so we get there in about 10 minutes or so. Canseco walks out of the hotel. Well, there was a couple other guys from Toledo there, and they started walking up to him, and this lady comes running at them and yelling and screaming at them, "You guys have been here all day. I told you don't go anywhere near our property." My buddy and I just walk right up to the bus, and we hand him our stuff, and we talked to him for like 5 minutes while she's out doing her thing, chasing him around. It was like the greatest thing, because she hadn't seen us all day, so she probably thought we were, guests there. And we were just standing there talking to them, and it was like the coolest thing. And the thing about celebrities is a lot of times we see them, and they're like these huge people, and you don't think they're human. You forget about it. And here you are. You have a conversation with them. And then he's a decent guy. I mean, love him or hate him, but he's still a decent human being, and he spent the time to talk to us, and it was kind of cool.
When I was a kid, I bumped into him in Minnesota when I was like 12 years old. We were at the Metrodome, and the guy we were with knew where the players would come out and stuff, so it was an opportunity to bump into him, Reggie Jackson, Mark McGuire, the whole 88, 87, 88.
Yeah, it'd been probably 87. I think Jackson was still there.
I was a big Mets fan before that, and then after that, bumping into those guys and them getting into the World Series 88, 89, 90, I was like, fuck this, I'm an A's fan all the way, and that's how it's been ever since. Even during the playoffs, if it's the A's versus everybody, I'm just in on the A's all the way. I'm not a fair weather fan. Oh, yeah, man. And then I had a chance to get his autograph in Detroit at the Old Tiger Stadium. And you're right though. You forget that they're just human beings. This website though of his needs some fucking improvement. This is what I do for a living, Jose. Let's get together, my man. This website is fucking awful. Jose Canseco's Showtime Car Wash. This looks like something on Washington Street in downtown Bay City, across from like the crack house. This is not done. This is not a good picture. It's all pixelated and crap. Jose needs some improvements on his design capabilities and things here.
Scroll back up. Is that Jose right there? Is that Jose?
This is not a Jose picture. Okay. It's a mask of some sort. It looks like the freaking Elephant Man.
I thought Jose maybe all those steroids did him in.
Okay, so here's a photo gallery. Design. And I need to find this one picture. There you go. Wax on.
Ooh.
He's got wax on, wax off cutout. Look at this mullet on this motherfucker.
Wow.
How does that make you feel, Ho? Do you like that? Does that like turn you on?
Were you a Canseco fan? How young were you back then? You were probably
like
the
10.
age. Were you just finding yourself, finding your femininity?
Yeah, I got
like
more
Jose.
into baseball for the Tigers.
That mullet, Jose.
But yeah, I mean, his
Look,
arms...
is he a handsome motherfucker?
He's not bad.
I don't trust anyone without facial hair. You see, you have the facial hair. I have the facial hair. Heidi, how much facial hair?
She has it. Oh yeah.
You have a little.
Yeah.
You have like a little.
She got.
You have a mole or something where hair grows out of it.
Yeah, but that's on my ass.
Oh.
But yeah, Jose
I mean,
was.
the hair, I don't go for the mullets. I mean, maybe back in the day, but yeah, no, that needs to go. But he's not a bad looking guy. His arms are, very nice.
I like how he stole the image from Getty Images, and they didn't take the fucking Getty Images off of it on the website. Jose, they're coming after you for copyright infringement. Okay, the image, it says it right on the fucking image. Gee, I wonder who shot that
That's
picture.
giving him credit.
Oh God, but yeah, Canseco, he was a big impact on my youth, and how I like to play baseball and stuff like that. And I have a huge collection of his cards, which are pretty much as useful as firewood these days.
Hey, he was a hell of a player though in the day.
How many of them do you have autographed?
Probably like 6 or 7 of them. Yeah. I was gonna ask you this now, and then not to dive into this too much, but I was watching a video today. You talking about celebrities and not knowing what the fuck is going on with anything when it comes to celebrity stuff. The Logan Paul, internet famous. What's going on with these Pokemon cards and shit right now? Blowing up like crazy.
What?
There's some rare Pokemon cards and shit. I was not a Pokemon person, but these cards are going. They're seeking out these cards, and you're talking like $200,000. Some of them way the fuck up there.
For Pokemon.
For Pokemon cards.
I
Okay?
never
This is
understood that. That was so stupid.
That's how out of touch I am with stuff, and just my age is showing. I mean, for sure. Of course, I go and look at the demographic. Any idiot that's listening to us, it's anyone from 22 to 34. That's our demo. I mean, it's like fucking a decade beyond me. I don't know what the fuck these idiots are listening to me for. It's definitely not for Pokemon shit. I mean, come on, what the hell? So, do you know anything
That's
about baseball
about
cards?
the
Did you
age.
collect
Baseball
cards?
Yeah, as a kid I did. Yeah.
What is the best way to get autographs and things like this on a card? I know we used to send them away and do some mailers and stuff like that. But what's the how do we get the celebrity to fucking sign our cards now? Because that's what we're in. We're in a COVID world now. We got to send shit away to get signed and then to have it come back and not meet the person. It's fucking crazy.
There's so many ways of going about it. One of the things that's really hot now, you're talking about Pokemon cards and how that's blowing up. One of the big things right now in the world of autographs is private signings. And so other people are like contacting them. So say like Jose Canseco, and they'll figure out like, all right, Jose will say, I'll sign like 500 for an example at $20 each. And then the guy will put it online and say, you know, I have Jose Canseco down, and he'll raise it up, say $25-$30, whatever. Mm-hmm. And then you send the stuff to him, and then he sends it off to Jose. Jose signs it all, takes some pictures of him signing it, and then they mail it back to that guy, and then that guy brings it all back to you, mails it all out. So that's kind of like the hot thing right now, because we can't be near anyone. So a lot of, you've seen it, even celebrities, like I think Al Pacino did one. Chevy Chase is doing one, and those are usually people you see at Comic Cons or you see them at venues. But now they're starting to do it. You know, they still want to interact with their fans, but you know, we just with this COVID, nobody wants to be near anybody.
Right.
So
it's just a bizarre time. It is just fucking crazy. Did you recently see the interview that Mike Tyson did?
No, but I know he's in the news. I've been hearing a little bit, but not him personally talking. But with is it Roy Jones Jr. or something?
They're gonna fight. And he did an interview with I think it was an Australian TV station, and he sounded like he was out of it, man. Like he's getting into Muhammad Ali.
Is he
slurry, slow speech kind of thing? I have a clip that we can probably just check out for a split second. I don't want to give too much of an example here. I don't like to just play the clippy jippies here and do this, but I'm gonna play something here. Of course, after a fucking ad. I hate you, Google with your advertising. But Mike Tyson, back in the day, I remember the I chewed your ear off Holyfield fight. I remember all that stuff. It was an exciting time back then. I don't know.
That was the last time boxing was relevant, if you ask me. Anytime Tyson fought, everybody was like glued. What was going to happen? Because he was knocking people out 5 seconds into the match. It's just one punch and they're out.
Yeah, and I think a lot of the bets that I used to do with my friends were how long is this guy going to last? It's gonna last the second round. It's gonna last in the third round. You know, okay, so here we go. We have Tyson here. I'm gonna bring up the audio so we can hear this. Just listen to this guy.
Morning. What's happening, guys?
Well, it's great to see you. Thanks for staying up so
Can you
late,
hear
Mike.
me?
Yes, we can hear you. Can you hear us okay?
Thank you. Yes, very loudly.
Now, Mike, there's a
I'll
lot
tone
of
my voice down then.
a lot of excitement around the world that you're coming out of retirement. You're going to fight Roy Jones Jr., another great boxing champion. I suppose the first obvious question, why do you want to do this?
I just want to do this. I plan on doing this for a charity exponent, and I think I'm capable of doing that, and that's what I want to do.
Okay, just pause for a second. He does not sound like himself. I mean, he's definitely not the.
I've met Mike quite a few times, and if you look up, the last time I think I saw him was the year he was inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame. So if you look it up, you can. It hasn't been that long. And the thing about boxers is, one day they can sound just fine, and the next day they are just. It's crazy
Their
what it
brain
does to you.
damage shows.
Aaron Pryor's another one. We saw him for years, and he was perfectly normal. And then all of a sudden, we saw him the next year, and he just had that whole the whole punch drunk. And it's baffling how quickly it can come on.
Right.
So I think listening to Tyson right there does not listen like anything that I've heard Tyson.
Yeah, I was when I saw it. You know, the people said incoherent speech and everything. I mean, you can understand what he's saying, but it's still a concern because you know how you used to be. You know, just listen, I want to hear just a little bit more of this again.
It
Listen
doesn't
to this.
sound like he's awake or look like he's awake either.
In these the news people are kind of not covering for him, but they're like the time zone differences and him staying up and all this crap. But he does sound not himself.
There have been concerns raised about the fact that you are two men in your 50s fighting each other without protective headgear. What do you think about those concerns?
I think it's very wonderful that we're fighting together. It's a fight that we should have had sooner, but unfortunately we're having it now, and that's going to be awesome.
You've been
So
friends.
you know he definitely has some shit going
Oh
now.
yeah.
His words are more strung out from what I remember. Not that he never was like real clear like how we're talking right here right now, but the just seems like it's so just drug out. It's
How many death pools do you think he's in? Think about it. You know what a death pool is. You know what a death pool is? Dead pool. He's got to be in him. The
Well,
brain
Trump for a
damage
very
thing.
long
How
time.
long
Do you
did
think
how
he
long
can win again?
How long did Muhammad Ali live?
he lived quite a while though with it.
Because I remember seeing him Olympic, lighting the Olympic torch and all
Right.
that stuff. So
It'd be interesting once he passes, hopefully not anytime soon, but to do like a brain study like they do with football players
Yeah,
and
that's
stuff.
yeah.
I want to talk to you guys too. The voting thing. These celebs now, in order to gain attention, since they can't, have paparazzi following them everywhere. Have
People
you
like
seen-
me.
Have you seen this video?
I have not. No.
There's a
I'm sure they
video.
miss me.
There's a video out right now where all these celebrities are getting naked for the vote. Have you seen it?
No.
You don't want to see naked for the vote?
Yeah.
They're not showing anything. The only person who really shows anything more than normal is Sarah Silverman. Have you had a chance to bump into Sarah Silverman
I have
at all?
not meant no. I have not.
I think she's awesome. I love Sarah Silverman. She's hilarious. She's
You can't
cute. She's
call
great.
it naked celebs if I don't see any penis.
There's no dick. There's no nipples. It's right. They're pretending. Let's be real. But it starts off, I think, with Chris Rock. So here, let's watch this fucking thing. And then, yeah, good shit.
I'm naked.
I'm completely butt-ass naked.
I'm naked.
I'm like naked.
There isn't a man behind me. These are my hands.
Why you want me to be naked?
I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Ruffalo, put your clothes on.
To be honest, I wish I could cover my hands with my boobs, but here we are.
I'm here to talk to you about voting. Did you know that ballots could be naked?
And if you don't do exactly what I tell you, your ballot could get thrown out.
This is my ballot.
Oh my God, old man.
First of all, when your
I just
ballot
threw up in my
comes,
mouth.
you're supposed to read the instructions.
Read and follow the instructions that come with your
Whoa,
ballot.
he said come.
They say to use a black pen, use a black pen.
I know that's like literally.
That and naked just
Wait a
never
minute,
is.
Chris Rock. They couldn't give him that line. They said use a black pen.
thing a completely naked person could say, but
But I have crumb like can of Pepsi. Is problem?
Number 2.
In some states like Pennsylvania.
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 There are 2 envelopes you have to stuff your ballot in.
Naked people
Otherwise, it's
stuffing
called
things.
a naked ballot.
Naked ballots. And you don't want to have one of those.
Number 3, mail your ballot in as soon as you can.
Don't sit on them. Get those things out.
Don't put your butt juices on.
Don't sit on it. Do
You know,
not.
I'd rather see this
Oh my God.
on TV than watching these political commercials
Yes,
of
yes.
bashing
This is
each other.
awesome.
This is
This is actually kind of
It's
funny.
a creative way to approach it, I
And
think.
you're not really seeing, like you said, anything.
Right. Sarah will take her hands away, but they blur it out because it's on YouTube.
Now.
Do it.
Get it in as soon as you
Is she
can.
really
Oh my
naked?
God.
Is she really naked?
Yeah, she's in her car, first of all. She got naked in her fucking car? No, she did
No.
not. And Chris Rock.
She's got a tube top
Chris Rock
on.
is TikToking down there. He's like dangling, right?
It's my ballot to the motherfucking post office. Let's go.
Please vote.
Take your clothes off.
Okay, Amy Schumer.
She's awesome. I love
She's
her.
awesome, but she also has let herself go a little. I know she just got done squirting out a child, but still. Schumer, come on, let's snap back, brother.
And vote.
Vote, vote,
She's not
vote.
naked.
Everyone's voice matters in this election.
Please vote. America needs you.
Nice. Thank you, Sarah.
So Silverman, yeah, she's great. I love Sarah Silverman. She's hilarious.
See, that's what they need to put on TV.
Yeah.
So what is today's date again?
15th.
I've already voted. I'm already done. I voted like a week ago.
I have to submit. Did you mail it in, or did you go there and do it?
So my ballot was mailed to me, and then actually my wife was kind enough to take it to City Hall.
So I have the mail-in one too, but I can just take it right to the. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm good.
You
I
can,
don't
you can
need
either
to
mail it in,
back.
but I would take it right there so that
Yeah.
it gets counted quicker.
Yes, I will definitely do that action for sure.
I'm going in person.
I hate people though, like you, so I don't want to see.
Well, I
anybody.
figured everyone else is voting by mail. I might as well just go.
You'd just be the only one in line.
Right.
Thunderdog,
exactly.
you don't like to vote? You don't like people?
I like people.
She likes people. I don't like.
I
people.
like watching people
Your
watching.
new nickname
and
is Thunderdog.
Thunderdog.
She wants to pick up the cute guys.
Okay, so at the beginning of this episode, we talked about Cardi B. Do you know? Do you have any like urge to attempt to try to get a Cardi B autograph, signature, that kind of a thing? I mean, is there a certain like time frame or decade or a certain point where you're like, okay, these celebs that have come since this date, I just don't give two flying fucks about. You know what I mean? There has to be that kind of mentality because you just can't keep up. It's just
Yeah.
there's new celebrities born every day.
It's insane. Cardi B is definitely not on my radar.
What about Kanye?
No, not really.
No Kanye action.
What about Bieber?
Yeah, no.
No Biebs. Okay.
My music is a little bit different. Because I really got started in sports, and then from sports it went into like actors and actresses and presidents and president wannabes. And music, I do a little bit, but mine's very selective. For whatever reason, I'm just a lot of it I skip. I think a lot of it has to do with you can literally, if you want to, you can go out basically every night and graph a celebrity. And then on weekends, there's 2 or 3 or 4 opportunities. And so you have to really decide what you want to do, where you want to go, and where you want to be. So some of this stuff just doesn't, in music, I'm really selective in what I do.
Do you have any like apprentices or people who you've taught your ways? You're like the Yoda of this, you know. You kind of are. How do you know? I don't know how to do what you do.
I've learned a little bit.
It's like I've learned so much from other people. If you looked at me and you watch what I do, you'd say like you're a dealer, you sell your stuff, and I don't do that. I do this for me. It's an escape from the real world. It's much like when we play ball and you play ball too, kid. Is when I walk between those white lines, the world is gone. Everything that's in my mind, it's gone. It's an escape. And the same thing happens when I'm chasing these celebrities. My objective is to get the pen in their hand and get them to sign. Do I really need their autograph? No, I don't. I have so many autographs that it's mind-boggling. But it's the whole chase. It's the escape. It's getting away from the real world,
Yeah, and again, like you're saying with baseball and going out there on the field and playing, it's very similar to what I feel when I'm doing this show. It's just like the 30 minutes is going to go by in the blink of an eye, and you're in this complete comfort zone, hanging out with your friends, having a conversation, and it's just it's like it's very close to just being perfect relaxation, just kind of chilling out, talking about Cardi B,
whole playing with it.
talking about how we're gonna take a picture of the dog's butthole and put it up on the internet.
Hey, if you can make money off it, go for it.
We wiggled in Conseco and Tyson in it too somehow.
Yes. Well, I want to talk a little sports. I want to talk a little bit celeb stuff. I have way more to talk about still coming up here in the next one. We're gonna do some more here. Thundercat, you got any final words for everybody? Are you good at final words?
Final words are rough, man.
Just do it!
Just do it. Just come back for more.
Vote.
Jay Bird, you got final words? Your final words, vote. Vote. I am the kid. This is the Going Deep show. We're going to talk about chicks who love dick coming up in the next episode. Can you believe that
Whole
shit?
episode about me?
Do you love multiple dicks?
Haven't met one I haven't.
At the same time. Hey, I'm the kid. This is the Going Deep show. We appreciate you guys spending 30 minutes with us, killing it. Driving in your car, walking on your treadmill, doing whatever the hell you do for 30 minutes while you listen to our stupid asses say dumb things. We totally and completely appreciate that. If you'd like to reach us, send us an email, studio@goindeepshow, or call 989-331-0543. That's 989-3310-KID. For the rest of the Going Deep Show crew, everybody here, peace. Make sure you chill to the next one. Check.
How they supposed to do this? Thundercat, can you hear me? Thundercat, come in, please. Listen, Thundercat, bend over. I have a big dirty devil dick for you.
You like that? I love my sound. I love my voice changer. Did we use voice changer when you were here last time?
No.
Oh my god, here we go. Ready? What do you...
Hi. Either I sucked a bunch of helium or I'm a fucking Oompa Loompa. No, I'm a Munchkin from Munchkin Land. We got Willy Wonka's Oompa Loompa. We welcome you, the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild. What if, you know what I want to do? I want to take this voice and I want to like run porno sound effects to it.
Take it, bitch. Take it right in the ass. Oh my god, yeah, this is fucking hot shit, everybody. Let's call LB. We should call, okay.
All right, we'll call L to the B.
You didn't hear about LB's bullshit.
I'm gonna text him quick just to make sure we're good.
He was dating this chick, and her ex-boyfriend started like stalking him and threatening him and all this other shit.
See, this is the shit I don't understand. Say, you know, a guy fucks around with another wife who's married, you know, obviously married to someone else. Why does the guy go after the guy? Why doesn't the guy go after the lady? Because that's your wife that's fucking around.
But they weren't even married. I mean, it was just.
But I'm just saying, though. But like, why you?
There's Doggy Dog.
Why you like, you know, messing with him? Leave him alone. Be pissed at her.
He broke up with this chick.
He broke up with her. This is even better.
Yeah, and the guy still is fucking with LB.
He
like,
broke up
her
with
and
her,
else.
and he's messing with. Hey! I took a shower. I don't have that much salt on me.
Oh, she's licking you. She's licking.
A little bit higher, please.
Yeah.
Right in the ball sack.
Oh my god,
what is
that's good.
happening over
Yeah,
here?
If you're gonna lick me, make it worth my while.
Right? Who's got peanut butter?
Well, I had Subway for dinner.
We're
It
having a
was
little break
amazing.
here. We're going to be coming back. We're going to do a call to LB if he's available. I texted him just a second ago. We're going to get an update on his whole harassment
So what?
PPO
Give me
thing.
the background on this. So this guy's
threatening him, like
He-
all
he-
this other stuff.
The girl that he was seeing has how many kids? Three kids with three different daddies.
And he happens to be one of them.
He's not one of them. LB's not one of them.
No, LB is not. The other guy is.
So the other guy, LB and her ended up splitting up, but the guy still had a beef with him.
even after this?
Even
Oh
after.
my god! Wow.
So I just texted
he
him. He's
would-
not responded yet.
He would like call
Okay.
and leave voicemails and shit like that, threatening LB. So with the PPO, they took him to court and everything for violation. I know, that's why I'm like, we need to get an update.
Here, let's just call his ass right now.
That's insane.
So
Well, let me just kick.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me kick the intro in here.
They went to court like a few weeks ago or whatever, and the guy's
Alright.
representing himself.
Our mics are going silent. We'll be back in a few seconds. Everybody, going deep.
Coming to you live on your chin. Oh, kid. Oh. This is the Going Deep Show.
Fighting for the powers of evil because good is done.
This is the Going Deep Show.
Hi, everybody. It's too loud for you and still? God damn. Sensitive ears over here. It's because you're so young. Wait a second. You said that, but I didn't turn you on yet. God damn it. But I'm Kid. Thank you for tuning in. We have Jay Bird, who's returning, talking about celebrities and hunting them as a stalker would. As only a stalker would. No, he's dealing with some things, everybody. COVID. He doesn't have COVID.
Thanks, man.
He doesn't have it.
I'm dying.
He has jock itch. That's what he's dealing with. No. Also, we have Thundercat Ho. What's going on over here?
Hey.
We're trying to get an update from LB, but I do not have LB's telephone number in my system. Oh, there he is. Okay, so let's see if I can pull this off. Here's the rundown, everybody. LB had some court situation where an ex-boyfriend of his past relationship was giving him some shit. We've had it on the show here maybe about 10 to 12 episodes ago, maybe longer now. But we need a recap with this. So we're going to call up the L to the B, and he's going to hopefully give us some information about what the flying fuck is going on. So here we go with the L to the B. So we want to make sure we fill everybody in on what's going on. If you want to reach us, though, send us an email, studio Going Deep Show. You can do all that stuff before LB answers here. Crank it up here. LB, what's up?
Hey, how's it going?
We're calling you because Thundercat Ho here in studio. She comes in. She's like, "What's up with that? What's up with the update on the court? What's happening with the LB?"
Who was asking about it?
Thundercat. When you gave the story of your troubles with ex-boyfriend, and then we kind of left it hanging there. I think there were some court dates that got kind of like delayed. But this is very timely.
Yeah. They got postponed until today, so I had a 1:00 court hearing today.
Are you on speakerphone?
I am. Take you off.
Take off speakerphone. Otherwise, we're gonna just too echoey and stuff. Like, watch how much improved you'll be.
How's it sound?
You sound better now, I think.
You think?
Yeah.
I'm in the kitchen. It's probably a horrible place to be. Right.
Okay, so
all right.
So Ho here wants to know.
Yeah, I need some updates, man.
What happened? She's home masturbating to LB's sex stories with the ex and the whole she doesn't do Days of Our Lives at General Hospital. She's like LB daily. She wants LB's whole drama right in her world.
You're gonna need a stiff drink and a pack of cigarettes, girl. All right? That's all I'm saying.
I got my drink.
So what?
Yeah, are you halfway there?
What's the update, man? What happened?
So anyway, today, 1:00, had to be there. Went in there, started talking to the prosecuting attorney. And he's all like, so your guy there is going to admit guilt to the phone calls. And I'm all like, so he heard them. He's like, yeah, I sent him to him, via text or whatever, so he could listen to him. So he's like, he's going to admit guilt. So we're going to just have him admit guilt to the phone calls, and then we're going to let him off on the second charge for the exact same thing. I'm like, all right, whatever. So we get in there, and we're both sitting in there. It's awkward as shit. So,
is it like Jerry Springer? Does he lunge across the table at you, and he's like, Jerry?
No, he wouldn't even look me in the face. He won't make eye contact with me. He won't either. And I'm pretty much. Yeah. So anyway, he admits guilt or whatever, and the prosecuting attorney's like, well, he's in counseling, he signed up all that bullshit, that you pretty much do, so the judge go lenient on you. So literally after all of this fucking shit, he gets a $250 fine, a slap on the wrist, and the prosecuting attorney doesn't recommend any jail time.
And
extended his PPO for another year.
When you're in his presence, do they announce this when you guys are together? Sorry for the burp there. Together?
What's that?
Are you in the same room when they tell you that all this goes on?
Yeah, we're in the same room. I'm with the prosecuting attorney, and then he's sitting at it would be the defendant's table.
So
you know what I mean?
You don't sound like you were pleased with how it turned out. So when you look across at him, did you make eye contact with him at all?
He won't. I look over at him, but he doesn't look at me. He won't even look over at me.
Oh God, the primo.
He must have a small dick or something.
Dude, primo move would have been when he looks at you. You just sniff your fingers, just
fucking blow him a kiss. You know what I mean? Blow him a fucking kiss.
So a $250 fine, and you don't even get any of that, do you? Where does that?
No, man.
Where does
this guy
that money
owes
go?
me more money than that. He busted my fucking windows out on my truck, popped the tires on my truck. I still got glass I'm pulling out of my ass today. You know what I mean? So
shit.
Fucking shit, dude. That's awful. It just shows
Yeah,
you,
well,
everybody, public service announcement. If you're a fucked up idiot out there and you want to fuck with people, this is what you have to deal with. $250 and a little bit of.
Dude, I talked to my cop friends and they said like these girls out here get these stalkers like all the time. Like it's like a big call they do. Saginaw, Bay City, doesn't matter. And they said that literally before they can do anything, like the guy has to fucking actually do something horrific.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Like he literally has to pull it off, whatever it was he was going to fucking do before they can even do anything. And I'm like, well, that's some shit, you know?
That's fucking crazy, dude. It's fucked up.
But
Yeah, it is.
the thing is like, to just show you how small the world is and whatnot, like the prosecuting attorney actually knows my ex, which was, you know, back with Shane. Like they actually know each other. And then on top of it, the other day I find out that the new girl that I'm hanging out with actually went on a date with the prosecuting attorney.
Oh my God. Wait, dude. You talk about a small goddamn town hall.
You need
Dude,
to
I
expand
shit you
your
not.
world.
Wow.
Dude, I was talking to the girl the other day that I started hanging out with, and like I live in Bay City, I don't even live up there.
So what you're telling me
And
is
she's
you
like,
guys
"Hey,
are-
was the She goes, "I took that." She's like, "That prosecuting attorney fucking hit me up and wanted to go on a date." She's like, "I felt bad," and dude, they're like 25 years apart. He's like got to be almost 60.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
wow.
So wait a minute. I was telling you to just shoot it across the bow at him by sniffing your fingers, but literally all of you guys are just sniffing your fingers at each other.
Everybody's sniffing fucking fingers, dude. It blew my mind. The other day, I'm with that girl, the new girl, and she's all like, dude, she's all like, look at every morning the prosecuting attorney fucking sends me a text like, "Good morning, beautiful." She's like, "I never did anything with him, but he still blows my fucking phone up
Wow.
every morning."
He's masturbating to that bitch
So
for sure.
was your ex-girlfriend in the courtroom?
No.
She didn't even
wasn't
go
there.
to support her man?
Well, apparently they're not together anymore. So
Wait.
Imagine that.
Wait a sec. Wait
She
a
just
sec.
says that they're together.
Well,
well, I mean, according to them, I mean, they're not.
The
He told
conclusion-
the prosecuting attorney he wasn't, and she tells me she's not. I mean, I don't really care, but
The conclusion I jumped to was that she was going after the guy with the best paycheck. Is that was what we had kind of agreed upon here on the show? But
I
Well, yeah,
don't know. I
because he
mean, if
worked
that's
out
the
of town all
case,
the
like,
time.
yeah, I mean, he made good money, but dude, like, he's got kids, all this other shit. At the end of the day, I guarantee you, I had more money left over.
in studio, we have our friend Jay Bird here, who does his kind of hobby, I guess, would be he hunts down celebrities. He doesn't hunt them down. He doesn't literally go stalking. But he has a
Fucking
really,
stalker.
really amazing collection of autographs he brought in the last time he was here.
Do you know
this
his
booklet.
ex-girlfriend?
Maybe.
Yeah, you're a stalker.
Let me smell your fingers. Make your finger count.
Oh my
Shit.
gosh.
There was I dive into the more of the headlines that deal with the celebrities and stuff like this because I always want to bring up names that are like people who you grew up with knowing. Phil Collins? Have you any Phil Collins bumped into any Phil Collins stuff? Because no, nothing with Phil.
Nothing with Phil because he just recently came. Stop. He just recently. This only.
Jay Bird's getting licked by
I know,
August.
and it's been so long. I shouldn't be stopping her, even though it's a dog.
His balls are getting licked by the dog right now. Yikes!
kind of like it in a strange way. No, Phil just started touring again, so he's been off the scope for so long that I haven't really even had a chance. Like he hasn't even been to Detroit. I think he had a concert scheduled and then it got canceled.
Not to tie this in with anything that's going on, but this headline that I read recently was Phil Collins had a divorce, got back with the ex-wife. The ex-wife secretly marries somebody else.
Oh shit!
And Phil Collins finds out about it, and he's divorcing her again for the second time. I mean, it's just like, what the fuck is going
Me
on?
and Phil Collins should have a fucking drink.
I didn't want to bring it up, but it sounds like it fit right in.
Can you imagine the
Seriously.
stories this guy would say? You know, what he would say, and dealing with heartbreak and stuff like this. And matters of the heart are always very, very they're touchy. But then at some point, you just let's get it all the fuck out. Who gives a shit? You want to talk about this craziness and stuff like that. But so, Albie, we appreciate the fact that you just let it come in here. And was there a point where we're going to try to get these voicemails? Are we allowed to play this shit?
I have all 6 on my phone still.
So
yeah,
next time you
can
come,
play it.
next time you come in the studio, dude, we're gonna play these so that A Thundercat Ho here can be like all worked up with some more drama for the fucking soap opera.
Tell her to
she
get the
wants to hear.
fucking booze and the
Yes.
cigarettes ready.
She does.
Yeah,
She
we're gonna have
loves
to.
it.
LB,
We'll make that a date.
Tell them what else you told me earlier about when you walked in the courthouse. What was crazy?
What do you mean?
The mask situation.
Oh, I just thought you go into the courthouse, nobody's fucking wearing a mask. Nobody. And I'm all like, this is a state-ran facility, and apparently you don't have to wear a mask in a fucking court. I don't get it.
Well, it is timely. Today was the record-setting date for coronavirus cases in Michigan. Today was the date that we had more than any other date so far.
Whoa.
Yup.
So
Really? Since it started?
Yup.
Since it started, today was the date we set the record. So,
Wasn't yesterday
I'm
like
glad-
a record-breaking day too?
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you.
All right,
keep
when
track
you
of
do that, though, I mean, it also means that that just means that many more people fucking went and got tested. today.
Yeah.
Right. I
mean,
you get
with
more tests, you
social
find more.
distancing, you're not testing for AIDS as much anymore. You gotta go get tested for COVID instead.
I'm not gonna lie.
Seriously.
Last night we had the Dr. Nurse F show in here. They were talking about it, and I'm sitting over here. Did you not notice me like freaking the ever living fuck out? They deal on the front lines of this stuff, telling us these stories about couples,
Fucked up stories.
like husband and wife couples going in and not coming out. It's like holy fuck. So if you really want to have a nice night of I want to drink some more, I want to drink. I know that Jay Bird over here, he's been trimming down, not drinking as much. Hang out with these bitches for a half an hour. You're gonna want to drink everything in front of you, dude. Seriously, I was.
You was fucking sweating your hand job away in distance. You know what I mean? Seriously.
I'm not even kidding you. I was sitting in the 2-hole, the chair just beyond my desk because I let them kind of run the show. And at one point, they look over at me and they go, "You haven't said anything all night." And I go, "Yeah, because I'm freaking the living fuck out over here."
I quit breathing 3 minutes ago. All right.
And what is your take? Am I speaking the truth here?
Yeah, you get all freaked out about it, but I'm just like.
It's because of my
Did you
goddamn
contract
spick.
COVID just thinking about it?
These Mexican people, we have a thing about death, and we don't. We are forever. Deep down, we're just afraid of everything. Okay. It's true.
I know.
Except
You are.
Except cutting the
Walls,
grass and hoeing the fields.
Cutting the grass.
Okay.
Are you considered the field now?
You're hoeing the fields. Standing outside of Home Depots, we're fine with all of these things. Okay. But them talking about people's death. I mean, they were in. The thing that got me the most was they're talking about. Oh, they seemed fine.
1 minute.
1 minute, and then they
flip.
turn on
Yeah.
a dime, and they're fucking gone.
There was somebody where I work that they said she showed up for work and was perfectly fine. She went out on her first break and came back in and was running a fever of 103.
Yeah.
Holy
like it
shit.
just hit that fast.
Yep. They say they're fine talking to you, and then next thing you know, they're done.
See, as at the age that I am at now, you start to think about death and the end. I'm hoping for a heart attack. Boom, here we go. Down, I'm out of it. Done.
Yeah.
I don't want a stroke. I don't want my face to get all droopy. And I don't want to
Talk
stroke
like
out,
Tyson.
okay? Yeah, we'll talk like Mike Tyson and shit. But this Russian roulette of COVID where you don't know which organs are going to fucking start dysfunctioning and shit, I don't want that. I don't want that. I mean, everybody doesn't know how they're going to go, but I kind of have an idea. My heart's going to fucking explode. It's just how it is.
I'm just going to get dementia and I'm not going to know one way or the other.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
Yeah.
Speaking of dementia.
No, don't speak of it. This is not happy time, okay?
Wait, what were we speaking about again?
Like, what?
Speak of dementia. I know where you're going with that. We'll talk about that at the break.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Fine.
We found this.
I don't give a
Do
fuck.
you want to? We have had hit some morbid topics here before.
No.
The neighbor's death.
Yeah, it's been fucked up.
You had a neighbor.
I had a neighbor that just recently. Funeral's tomorrow.
I feel bad. Jaybird's over here sitting. We're on talk celebrities and talk about Cardi B's butt and shit.
Now we're
Cardi
talking
B's.
death.
Who was the last celebrity you saw?
Oh my goodness, you can put me on the spot because I don't remember now. I don't recall.
It's a kid AG right here in the studio.
I was gonna say, yeah, you don't have my autograph. Don't you know I'm famous?
She is. She's infamous. The Hammer loves you.
TikToker.
We were just talking about this, and at some point you stop with the celebrities that you grew up with, and you have to like invest your time in new celebrities.
No.
Yeah, you
The
do.
old
don't do
ones
that.
Die off.
You don't do that. Fuck the new celebrities.
What about-
They all
what
suck.
They ain't worth the shit. They ain't worth the shit.
Right.
They shouldn't even be famous. They're fucking trash.
Who's
Like
the-
Cardi
who-
B's bitch ass.
LB, like who is like the most recent young like YouTube celebrity or whoever that you fucking
If you're a
know?
YouTuber, you're not a fucking celebrity. You're not fucking winning Grammys. You're not winning fucking awards or nominations.
fuck
That
is
doesn't fucking
YouTube?
count.
TikTok or whatever the fucking
No,
thing is.
you're not a celebrity.
Oh, I tell you what, I do follow a TikTok girl. This little Vietnamese broad, smoking little honey, about 21 years old.
hot.
Her name is Peg_Master 2000.
Peg Master. She's porking dudes, man.
Dude, she
She's
is
strapping on.
hilarious.
She's strapping
She
it
is
on.
like, she will straight up peg you, bro. No questions asked. I'm like, I like a girl that knows what she wants, you know? So
I'm gonna bring up a picture here in the studio. LB, you need to look this up when you get a chance. This is the girl who has
All right.
Instagram model with the biggest cheeks in the world. I brought this up a couple episodes of Mr. Kleen. Look at this bitch. She looks fucked up as hell. Okay.
Oh, what's her name?
Her name is Anastasia Pokrachuk. How you spell
Oh,
it
shit.
is yeah. She's a Russian chick. Anastasia spelled the normal way, but Pokrachuk. These are the celebrities now. These people who fuck their faces all up. You gonna go
I
get
have
this?
no idea. Yeah, that's fucking crazy. There's
Jay Bird, you gonna go get this bitch's Instagram?
She
Fucking
scares
super.
me. Are we sure that's a
Ukraine.
chick?
It looks. You know, I'm not gonna lie. It looks like she's sucking 2 dicks in each cheek.
She's got fucking.
Look
She
at her
got
lips.
some sucker stuck up there.
LB, serious. Want me to spell this for you? LB, so you can look her up.
Chipmunks have their
No, I'm
cheeks
sure I can
puffed
figure it
but
out.
hers are
I'm
like
sure.
so much higher, and oh yeah,
She's so fucked up, dude. It's
those are
such a
some
fucked
big
up
ass
face.
lips.
And those
too.
lips are definitely fake. Reminds me of that.
I don't understand how this is attractive. This is like these assholes who put these fucking butt implants in. Who the fuck puts butt implants?
Kim Kardashian.
You can like grab those cheeks and like
Yeah, you
shake
can
her.
hold on there. Right
Fucking
there.
handlebars, man.
Right.
There's much more room for load blow.
You grab them and they're fucking. They're handlebars.
I'm not done yet.
So this is the kind of thing here now. This is what the world we live in now.
No.
Since the internet has made everyone literally famous. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people.
Everybody.
This is dumb to even say, but I know for a fucking fact because I can look at the numbers. People in Brazil and people in China, have listened to me on a daily basis. I can go to today and say, tell me all the countries that have listened to the show and downloaded the show. And it shows me every fucking country that has heard me say stupid shit on this microphone.
Does that make you feel like a celebrity?
Well, I mean,
Do you feel famous?
at some point, it's way more of a celebrity than a person who doesn't have the show. I mean, realistically,
Yeah.
I'm as much of a celebrity as this fucking asshole with the fucking cheeks.
Yeah. Got to get those followers though. I mean, yours shows in downloads, but hers is in the Instagram followers.
Are your headphones better? I know I'm screaming in your ears over there.
Yeah, it's
Are you
better.
good?
Yeah.
Everybody else
I
good?
think I need your autograph now.
Yeah,
kid.
with you've
Yeah.
made it big when you have someone like me chasing you around for an 8x10.
LB,
Sign
listen,
it.
LB, listen to
Hey,
me.
you guys don't forget to sign the door before you
listening.
leave.
Listen, LB knows because we've been out and people have needed autographs, and I will only do mushroom stamps with my dick. That's it.
That's it. All the mushroom stamps. Forehead only.
That's why Endo has a ink pad that she carries around with her.
Yep. It's in my bag right
It's in her
here.
bag, and that's what we do. It's purple. It's purple ink, ink blotter.
Of course it is.
Nice.
I thought your dick was bruised. It was just dried up ink.
My frenulum is all fucked up. Fucked up frenulum. LB, tell me what you know about Cardi B. What's your Cardi B knowledge?
Very, very little other than now she's apparently a politician, right? That's what I'm hearing. Here's all
God,
this
no.
stuff. She wants to get into politics. I'm all like, listen, take your wet ass pussy, all right, and take that shit out of here. So
I have a clip here I'm going to play for you, okay, of Cardi B. Listen to this.
I want to tell the people out there, suck my dick. And I know you think because I'm a woman I don't have a dick, but I have a pink dildo. It smells weird.
Smells weird.
There you go.
Where you been
Because
putting
she
that?
fucking stinks, okay?
There's your politician, everybody.
Wow.
Did you say pink? Was it pink?
Is she Republican? Because her and Trump would make a great pair.
Can you imagine Cardi
yeah,
B?
he'd grab her dildo and you know, and
Mm-hmm.
she'd grab his pussy.
I don't understand. You guys ever see the movie Idiocracy?
I have, yes. It's legit.
We're literally living in this movie right now.
Well, seriously, Terry Crews was president in that movie, if that fucking tells you anything.
Yeah.
So
it's very true. It's weird. It's just bizarre. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm in disbelief every day I wake up and I read this shit and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? This is what's going on.
Yeah, these people probably don't even have to try to find these articles. Like, this shit just falls
it just
into their
shows
lap.
up. Yeah. That's the thing is like before, like they have to make this shit up. You ain't got to make this shit up anymore.
No.
The most outrageous headline.
Tabloids are real life.
The most outrageous headline I read, and this is the company I used to work for. This is an MLive article. Dude poops in a box and puts it back on the shelf at a Meijer.
That happened down by you.
Okay, that's a true.
It was probably me.
That is a true story. You did this, Jay-Bird. You're
don't
pooping
remember.
in the boxes.
Hey, shit happens.
I would expect Endo after a taco night at LB's. Man, by the way, LB tacos night was
Fuck
fucking
yeah,
great.
a box full of shit on a shingle, right?
Dude, the taco night was great, but the next day my butthole was paying the price.
Hey, well, you know what? You white people. I'm just saying, fucking can't handle a little fucking heat.
Half of me's white, so the white half really didn't like it.
Yeah. I don't know. I love it. I couldn't. That shit wasn't even hot. Like it doesn't even begin to start to be hot.
Is Endo? Are you hitting the boards over there? Play something.
Someone's shitting in
She's
the
rocking
toilet.
the poop sounds over here.
Oh,
It's fucking horrid. I don't know what Endo's infatuation with farts and shit sounds. There must be some underlying issue there. We'll figure it out one day.
I don't give
It'll
a
come
fuck who
out.
you are, man. Farts are fucking always funny.
Sounds like someone fucking farting into a coffee can. So.
Jay Bird, you said like there's a we tried to like to establish a line on celebrity, but one celebrity cannot ignore is Kanye West. I mean, as crazy as that motherfucker is, he's one of the most famous guys in the world. Even I hate him. I don't like him. But when he says some shit, I want to go and listen to him being a fucking idiot. You know, do you have any inclination? Have you ever even thought, hey, let's try to bump into him? That could be an autograph. Where's your cutoff as far as the years go?
It's wide open. It's anybody who's current, but music is a little bit less for me. I'm just not as much into it, and
he's a politician now.
Well, yeah, that's true. So I should probably be stalking him.
You know what's fucked up though? I watched his political ad. It seemed to be the most sane ad of any of the ads, and I'm not even into.
That's why he's not a good politician.
I don't like either of these motherfuckers. They're just old. They're both gonna fucking die. They're in their 70s. It's like people. Let's be honest. People who are getting up into the 70s. You talk about us not knowing what the fuck's going on, okay? You talk about us in our 40s and 30s not knowing what the fuck's going on. You think for a fucking second somebody who's 30 or 40 years older than us knows what the fuck's going on? These guys don't know shit about what's going on.
Well,
so
Trump's always playing golf every day, so it's not like he's relevant with anything that's going on. And Biden's Sleepy Joe, he's always taking a nap. So.
His eyes are exploding. I don't know. I love how the media tries to drum up these controversies and shit when both of them are just crooks lining their pockets. That's all it is.
It really is.
The whole thing is just a bunch of crooks lining their pockets. Neither of them are different. Their only interest is keeping the American people divided up into thinking that there's two different fucking corners of this wrestling ring. It's fucking retarded. The fact is, they just keep. The more I always describe it as wrestling. And everybody goes back to the locker at the end of it, and the two guys are just sitting there fucking counting their cash. That's all it is.
Drinking a beer
Dude,
together.
that's how it is in the fucking courtroom. You know what I mean? You got the prosecuting attorneys fucking golfing with the defense attorney and the judge. They're all fucking out there golfing at the end of the day.
I believe
It's a
that.
big money scheme.
Mentally retarded.
Now, I can't bring up the case that Jay Bird was involved in, but it did involve a celebrity, a musician, and he said he was in probably something similar to what you were in, LB, where what did you call it?
It's a deposition.
Deposition.
Yeah.
He was in a deposition with some big time lawyers. Probably
There was actually one who Eminem. He represented Eminem in his case.
So you we're in a room with these guys for a 6-hour stretch. We're not going to give names out because that would be giving out way too much information. But you were in the room with them for 6 hours. And do you think at any point where you're just like, come on, seriously, this could have ended an hour and a half, 2 hours, 3 hours ago?
Oh, for sure. I mean, I went home with a headache. We got little breaks here and there, but it was ridiculous. Just they had so many things that just were, they covered everything. I think they were just trying to get money out of this guy, because that's big money when you're sitting there in a deposition.
You have a musician who's worth millions of dollars. You sink your teeth in pretty hard. You're not letting loose of that. You're gonna figure out every way to milk that fucker.
Mm-hmm.
And you would have thought that the person coming at you would have thought about that too and figured out, could it have gone beyond what it did, the extent that it did?
Absolutely, if I wanted to take it further, but in the end, it just wasn't worth taking it to court. So it would have been a coin flip either way of how would it, I would have won, but it would have been a matter of how much. And if I didn't clear a certain amount, then I would have had to pay the court cost. So in the end, it wasn't really worth it, but...
It's a very serious episode of the Going Deep show here. We got all sorts of court cases. We're used to talking about people pissing themselves and...
Hey, we had farts, shits, dildos.
Yeah, shit in a box.
Smelly fingers.
Smelling fingers. This is quite the full circle of dumb shit that we usually talk about here. But, how's Endo doing over there? What's going on?
Nothing.
You started off the show eating on the mic.
I was eating, yes.
She was hungry.
I did it too. Annoy you.
You guys are leading me to drink. I just made a fucking cocktail. I'm getting ready to fire up a stogie. So,
oh, Jesus.
Oh, man.
Nice.
Living the life.
We're down to our last 5 minutes. And LB, you've given us some info. We've kept you for 25 minutes holding that phone up to your ear, man. We'll let you get rocking and rolling.
Yo, why don't you take it down?
Alrighty.
All right, brother. Hey, I want to thank you again for the tacos the other night. Like I said, fucking
They
amazing.
were good. They were so good.
Anytime.
And if you go back and do some digging on some show notes, I threw you some mad props maybe 3 or 4 episodes ago. When
Are they released?
When Mr. Kleen, yeah, they're released. Yeah, yeah. So many shows.
That's it, too.
We appreciate.
All right. Well, hey, I appreciate you calling.
Thanks for
calling
the
up.
update.
All right, we'll talk to you guys. Yeah,
All right.
anytime. Hopefully the updates are done on that shit. We can be moving forward.
No. We're gonna play the audio. That motherfucker's gonna be a
yes,
soundboard.
that's right.
He's
That's
gonna be a
right, that's
soundboard
right.
for sure. All right,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, we can cut that one out for sure.
All right.
Yes.
We'll talk at you soon, brother.
All right. We'll see you
Yeah.
guys.
Let it.
Bye.
Oh, it was good to hear from that motherfucker. Jesus.
I don't feel like this is the end of the story, though.
No, there's much more stories. There's never an
I think
an
that
ending story.
dumbass is gonna keep going after.
Here's the more
LB.
curious thing about that. He's still talking to that chick because she said that she's not with the dude anymore.
Right.
So,
Yep.
so what's going on with that? Ba-doo. Could be some more fun time for LB.
Yeah.
Did he say that? He
The last time he was in the studio, he mentioned it.
But he mentioned it even more tonight. I heard him pause up at one point saying that that's what she told me.
Yeah,
Well,
he
yeah.
did
I
say
mean,
that.
he talked to her today.
That motherfucker's gonna be stalking him again.
He wants to get his house burned down.
Thundercat,
Wow.
is that your final words?
Yeah. Compare the
Your
smells
final
of all
words.
your fingers.
Jay Bird.
Insanity.
We got one more because I got way more stuff to talk to you about. That was a very LB heavy show with some court things. We got more coming at your dumbasses who are listening to this. And you got any final words for everybody out there?
Did you jerk off today?
Did I? No, I did not.
Not you. I wasn't talking to you.
Did you jerk off today?
Not yet.
She's got.
Does your
Not
hands
till I get
smell like
home.
your balls? Can I smell your hand?
He's got.
I got 2 blowjobs. Does that count? They're both still laying next to me.
Everybody, I'm the kid. This is the Going Deep show. We appreciate you tuning in and killing 30 minutes of your day. If you'd like to reach us, send us an email, studio@goingdeepshow. For the rest of the crew here, including the dogs who love to lick things, even with their fancy nails.
Balls.
Make sure you do one thing, and that one thing is chill to the next episode.
Game 5 of the World Series brought a lot of good headlines. JD Martinez. himself an event. Full day in right field. First, started off not being able to catch that. Says the sun was in his eyes. Weaker than the sun. Wow, what a shame. Didi goes all the way to second. Look at him. He's like, I would love to catch this ball and get the out, but it's just that I'm fully blinded by the sun. Next up, right field pop up, and Holt's going to try and make the crazy play because JD refuses to make the simple plays. Like, yeah, man, I just was having fun watching you. Plus, I don't trust myself at all to catch this ball that lands right by my feet while I was running slowly. Later on, to make up for all these doubts and these errors, he's going to grab this double by Glaber Torres, then grab that lady's tits. Come on. Come on, JD. What the heck? Come on. This is where it all goes down. Reaching for the railing, misses the railing, grabs the Yankees fan. She doesn't want to be grabbed there, JD. You don't want, another blind guy in the stands just to make him feel better about the blindness from earlier in the game. And she's like, oh my God. Wow. I knew the Boston fans were a little rude, but I didn't expect the players to assault me. What? Just disgust. Oh my God, don't do that. This one was brought to you by Squints Apparel because of course it was brought to you by Squints. Little pervert! Go to squintsapparel.com, use code JOHNBOY, you get 20% off. And if you think this is real and he really meant it to grab her and he did it on purpose, please just shut the fuck up. It was obviously a joke. It was obviously a mistake. He was reaching for the railing. Just shut up. Just shut up. Just shut up. It wasn't on purpose. It wasn't assault. It was a mistake. It was a casual mistake. He didn't mean to. The Dodgers set the record.
Coming to you live on your chin. Oh, kid. Oh. This is the Going Deep Show.
Fighting for the powers of evil, because good is dumb. This is the Going Deep Show. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. Endo.
Hi.
Jay motherfucking Bird.
Sup, peeps?
And I do believe it's Thundercat.
I'm excited.
It's Thundercat.
When are you not excited?
Thundercat what? It's her hi-ho. This is your song. We're getting copyright infringed right now.
Yeah.
If you dig with a shovel.
She wants to dig. She wants to get dug out.
Yeah, dug out.
Here we go, everybody.
Hey.
This is...
Oh, you're in the dig part.
You're
You're not on the...
No, it's coming up.
Hey, if someone wants to go digging, you got the right
It's
tools.
coming. It's coming.
Let me know.
Do you need diamonds? Do you like diamonds? Are they your best friend?
Yeah.
Cardi B had something to say about this earlier. She said the dick was the best friend.
I mean, a dick can do more for you.
Are they gonna hi-ho here? God damn it! I didn't play this
Probably
before.
not. Go to scroll to the end.
I think
Want
you're
me to fast
past
forward?
You're at the wrong
Augie,
song.
No,
why
it
are you
says
licking
hi-ho.
me?
Ready?
Here we go.
There you go.
We're getting sued by Disney. We know.
Hi-ho, 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 hi-ho.
Yeah.
Do you sing this like in the morning?
When you wake up, is this your song?
I mean, I have caught myself singing this, and then I'm like thinking, what the fuck am I doing?
When you kick out the 7 midgets out of your bed, is this what you're saying?
No, it's when I'm calling the midgets into my bed. Come on, guys, it's off to work. Let's go.
Do midgets have the same dick as normal men?
Yes. Their dicks look huge because they're so small.
Yeah, it's a comparison thing.
I have seen a black midget dick before.
It's like
Really?
the size of your forearm.
In person. At an event at the old Nathan J's in Flint.
Was it small?
He was a fucking tripod. This motherfucker.
Yeah, see?
He was.
It makes them, they look huge because...
Well, he was black, so I
He
mean,
was
that
a
makes
black
it
guy.
bigger anyways.
Yeah, it's interesting. Here's the thing about this, which I found really, really curious. You go into a strip club with the camera. Nowadays, they'd be like, get the fucking camera out of here. You go into a strip club when there is midget wrestling, they don't give 2 fucks. You could bring out 10 cameras. you can bring in an arsenal of cameras. They don't give 2 fucking shit about the fucking cameras at that point. They don't care. They don't.
Aww.
So, Hi-ho, you brought something up. I'm calling you Hi-ho from now on.
You brought something up, and I need the details now.
If you're taking a blind stab at what I was going to predict, what would have been? It's something with my kid.
She fucking told somebody off or something.
No. The other day, first of all, we're downtown, and she says, I can't take a picture with wearing your jacket, Dad, because it has a Going Deep show on it, and I don't want my friends to ask me about it. So I'm like, in my brain, I'm like, why? I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. And then she's like, I'm like, why? What's the difference? I don't want them to know about it. And I think Endo brought up something. And then the kid gets curious. She's like, Dad, you don't talk about me, do you, on your show? And I go, no. And literally this comes 3 days after I talk about how she got her first period last week.
Oh.
Oopsie doopsie.
No.
Yeah, I'm like, you just lied to her about that shit. Like, why would you do that?
Not
First
only.
one.
I mean,
And I knew it that morning too. I knew. I told Ellen.
She's probably like this.
Oh, it was at your house?
She went to her mom's and then it happened there. But that morning she was here and I was like, Ellen, I don't know what the fuck. I'm like, actually, I do know what's going on with her. But
I don't
wow.
But
Shut
no.
up, Ellen. Shut up, Ellen.
Not only, I'm sure she's thinking to herself, Dad talked about how my hair was messed up the other day. Dad was talking about how I looked too tired. Dad was talking about how I didn't like China Express the other day. And I'm like, nah, I'm talking about your fucking bloody twat. How about that?
Oh.
She's not thinking that for damn sure.
Okay. Poor girl.
Yeah.
I know. It's
And
poor girl.
when kid told me about it, I'm like,
God,
good thing she's with her mom for the next 5 days.
Yeah.
So we don't have to deal with it.
I wanted nothing to do with that shit.
Oh, but you're gonna.
Here's the thing. 2 days before, she's here. I'm at work. The two of them are together, and Endo's like, she's got a little bit of an edge to her. She's got some shit going on. I'm like, oh fuck, and that's the first place my head went. How many kids? Do you have kids? You have children, right?
I got 2, yeah.
Boys, girls, what do you got?
One of each.
One of each. Age?
21 and almost 19.
So you've been through this. You have been through this nonsense.
Yeah.
What kind of do you just ignorance is bliss on this one? Because I would rather have that attitude.
Oh yeah,
to be honest with you.
I stayed way away from that one, especially in the female side.
It is hard to put your brain to push it.
But it's a little bit different for you because you're separated. If you were still together, I think it might be a little different.
I call it hot potato. It's a hot potato. Hey,
So
Hot potato burst, man.
She's spending 1 week a month at the other house. And she's free to come over as she wants the other 3 weeks.
that would be a hilarious prank to plan, Red. When we figure out when it is that it happens, when it's on the regular, and we'll be like, hey, I got an idea.
But that's what I always thought it was cool. Like Silver.
We've never done this before.
Like Silverback has his daughters all the fucking time.
Yeah. It's no big deal for him.
So he's who I should be. He's who I should be talking
yes,
to. Right?
Call him up.
Oh God.
Yeah, get some advice from him on how to.
I know that we rarely have. It's been like a year and a half since you've been up here, Jaybird, and I want to make sure we hit all of these things that I have collected for us to talk about. Okay, this is important. We just watched JD Martinez rape a girl in the stands.
Literally.
He's pretty hot though. I'm not sure that woman really minded.
He had to take his cup off. Did you see him take his cup off to stick it in her? That was.
I mean,
the funny thing is, you see her there. She's there with the Yankees stuff on, but later in the game, I'm sure she had Red Sox stuff on with JD Martinez's number.
Yeah.
And
not just the double-digit one on his back. She probably had the full.
JD Martinez used to play for the Tigers. Great hitter. Playing for the Red Sox. The video that we're talking about, he goes after a foul ball that bounces off the wall. He's trying to gain his composure. He reaches out, grabs his chick's titty. Okay. What if, first of all, this woman looks like she's probably, what's the age range you would guess that this chick is? Probably like late 30s, early 40s.
I'd say mid-30s at least.
Oh, at least.
Her titty ripples. You saw the titty ripple.
I mean, she's well endowed.
She's got some bosoms, as they say.
And she's got them hanging out. She doesn't have them securely, tight to the
no security
to the
in
body.
the bosoms. Now, I like to do the live video thing sometimes when we're doing this podcast. So what I'm going to bring up right now is this is a video that I'm gonna fast forward to. Okay, everybody, John Boy, one of my favorite YouTube channels, John Boy, baseball guy. Last year, what year is this? The World Series, Nationals, Houston. Was that last year?
Must have been, yeah.
Okay, there is a clip here where they're trying to distract the pitcher, okay? And how they do it, there's two girls behind home plate, and they both whip their titties out. You guys seen this video clip of them?
No.
Yeah, watch this. You're gonna enjoy.
Boobies.
Let me just rewind here. There's a titty whip coming out. Let me see. It's like right here at the ending. Let's just play it from here. These girls got escorted, and they are banned. They're literally banned from all MLB stadiums.
How can the ump calls that a ball? He was just waiting to see what reactions the players had, and then say, "Nah, fuck you. I'm in charge here." Look at these two pitches overlap.
John Boy.
The one on the inside
John
is called a ball, and the one on the outside is called a strike. It's just nonsense, really. And you're absolutely killing us. And again, I don't think it's the reason why the Astros won. But it's bad.
Wait a minute. Did I fast forward? I fast forwarded past it. Okay, it's right here. Let me go here. Watch this.
Have some fun of their own and zoom in and bam. And this guy getting a nice peek tells his buddy, "Hey, you got to check this out, dude. She's going to go too. Go, 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 go."
So there it is. These two chicks here, left and right here, beyond this guy. This guy is in the worst position to see boobies at this point. He's in the game.
I think he's the decoy.
He's in the game. He's watching the game. He has no idea there are four tits just out flinging around behind him. So they're doing this to mess with Cole's when he's pitching here. There are videos of them of the pitcher reacting to these girls whipping their boobs out in this clip. So it's like one of my I think I collected this back in October, November a year ago.
Go too. Go, 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 go. Hell yeah.
I love the reaction of John Boy. But look at the guy here on the right. He's looking over.
Yeah. He's clapping. He's like,
he's clapping. But also, he does point out something, okay? Watch his...
And bam, and this guy getting a nice peek tells his buddy, "Hey, you got to check this out, dude.
Chick out.
She's going to go too. Go, 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 go. Hell yeah. Okay. But...
It's like, what?
Wait, they're not there anymore.
So no more girls whipping their boobies out at the games.
Weren't they strippers?
Weren't those two? They paid. Somebody paid those two women to show up to the game to whip the titties.
So they probably don't care about ever going back, anyways.
No, but
if someone paid me to do it, I'd do it.
They used to do that at Tiger Stadium on opening day. They would hire. Shouldn't say hooker. Strippers.
I was never
and they would
paid.
Be out in the bleachers, and they would flash, and then they would try to get the normal girls to show their titties too, which never happened. But once in a while, you might see a bra or something. But yeah, that was good times at the old stadium.
Nice.
So JD groping a chick, that's fun.
Boobs hanging out.
Beers,
yeah, but you can't really ban anybody from a. I mean, you can say you're banned, right?
They're gonna say, "All right, let's see your boobs." Yep, that's them.
Yeah, I mean, they couldn't buy it themselves.
I don't know
how
they
under their name probably. But...
I don't know how they track these girls down because those seats behind home plate had to be $2,000. Those are $2,000 seats in the World Series.
Yeah, and they don't let anyone just go down there. Like if you got a upper level seat, they don't let you just.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about more women's bodies. Now, Billie Eilish, is this one that's off your radar too because you don't do the celeb thing? But this is probably one of the biggest pop stars that has come out in the last 2 years. Somebody who's probably on your radar even a little bit.
I know who she is.
You didn't do Bieber though back in the day, so you're not going to do Eilish.
No.
I don't even know Eilish.
Very talented musician.
She's good. She's very young though.
When she started, she came out wearing all these baggy clothes. And when was it? When Mr. Kleen started doing the show again, he said there was some footage of her in a bikini that was brought up. This new one is here. She's getting shamed because she's wearing all these tight clothes now, and people are fucking freaking out. I couldn't imagine being a celebrity and people criticizing what the fuck you wear.
Just in general?
Yeah.
Just being a fucking woman.
right.
You guys are constantly criticizing. Not you guys.
When have I criticized you about anything?
Oh, look at the high pitch. You sound like high pitch Eric.
And that wasn't the voice changing.
When have I criticized you about it? I'm love your body, baby. Oh yeah.
That's me kicking your ass.
You criticize what she puts in her pussy.
I'm a little bored. I love your body.
So what are they saying? She's getting. But what's the deal with her? Her
Well,
tight
first
clothing.
of all, she wore the baggy clothes, and now she's sewing off these jugs she's got. She's got some big old boobies.
Yeah, you guys talked about that, and
But she's getting criticized here. Let's zoom in. Let's do some discussion here. So, I know that Jaybird, he didn't give a two shits about Billie Eilish, but she's got boobies now, so he's on board.
She's had boobs.
Whoa,
So
she got some all right.
She does. Got
She's
some
only
boob
like
goals.
18 too.
So she's getting.
Is she 18 yet,
she's
or
getting
she's still
body
17?
shamed, following rare photos in tight clothing. Let's see what they're saying here. Body shaming is a thing. I'm more into the fat shaming than anything. If you're tubby, body shaming. So I just don't know here. You know, people criticize everybody for everything. It doesn't matter. You're too skinny. You're too fat. You know,
society.
Adele has been getting this lately because she dropped a ton of weight and she's looking good, thinner. But all her fat friends don't like it. All of her chubbers don't like that. You know, so I can't imagine being a celeb and having to deal with that shit. But you brought up a good point. Women get this more than guys do. Guys don't get body shamed unless you're Val Kilmer, who got fat and ugly and has no throat left because he's got cancer. Have you met?
He was
Never
hot back in the day.
Never ran across him.
Val Kilmer was a handsome motherfucker, wasn't he?
Yes, he was. Top Gun.
Yep, the whole gay
volleyball
scene, volleyball gay scene.
Yeah, baby.
Tom Cruise. Have you met Tom
Yeah,
Cruise?
Tom's
You have met
very
Tom
cool.
Cruise.
Yeah.
What was that like? Are you as tall as Tom Cruise?
I think I might have him beat.
You had Tom Cruise beaten out, really?
That's saying a lot.
You could have been in Mission Impossible. You could have been hanging off airplanes and shit. Yeah.
Did you have to stalk him, or did you just know where he was at?
How did you meet Tom Cruise? Do you remember the story?
He was in Pennsylvania doing a movie premiere, and I don't remember exactly which premiere, but he was there, and we had about 20 seconds to get him. He came out a side door and went right to the limo, and he signed for like probably 7 out of 500,000 people that were there. I just happened to be in the front row, and I was one that he grabbed. So
cool.
That's awesome. Yeah, you have so many opportunities. I mean, I've seen photos of you, I think, with George Clooney.
Yeah, George is cool. The thing about George is if he's ever filming, he's like at home. Don't bother him. But when he does movie premieres, that guy, he will go up and down and sign for everyone. So if you ever have an opportunity and you know he's doing a movie premiere, go for George Clooney, because chances are, I won't guarantee it, but chances are he will sign.
What's the furthest you've traveled to get an autograph or to bump into a celebrity?
Well, I've gone to New York City a few times, and that's like 9 hours in a car. And I've gone down to Florida. I don't really count that, though, like spring training. I mean, that's going like 20 some hours, but I wouldn't really like those are athletes. Like celebrities, though, I'd say like 9 hours to New York City.
Okay, some of my favorite celebrities. Matthew Broderick. Have you had a chance to meet Matthew Broderick? Ferris Bueller.
I have not, but I've met his wife.
Sarah Jessica Parker.
Yes.
Sarah Jessica Parker. I have these weird kind of Sex in the City. Sarah Jessica Parker is not the same as leaving. Well, it's the Vegas. What's the Vegas movie she did with Nicolas Cage?
That wasn't her.
Yes, it was.
That was.
And Nicolas Cage, and Sarah Jessica Parker, and oh god, the mafia dude.
The one where he gets drunk.
No.
Okay, that's all right.
It's some Vegas movie. Honeymoon in Vegas.
Okay.
Honeymoon in Vegas. Sarah Jessica Parker. My favorite Jessica Parker. Of all the Jessica Parker.
She is different.
Yeah, she aged.
Yes. Sex in the City, Jessica Parker, not
Yeah,
quite. I mean,
yeah.
she's okay, but she's not.
For an actress.
Honeymoon in Vegas is the movie where Nicolas Cage and her are on the honeymoon, and who is the mafia dude? Oh, God, I can't remember his freaking name. He was in The Godfather.
That leaves it wide open.
Oh,
There's a lot
God.
of guys in that.
It'll come to me later on. We'll fucking catch up on this. But his son is an actor now who was in Hawaii Five-0. His son is an actor. famous fucking actor, man. He's. You ever watch the movie Elf?
Yeah.
Who's the dad in Elf?
Oh, the dad. Yeah,
You know who I'm talking
I know who
about?
you're talking about. Yeah.
Do you ever get Will
Anyway.
Ferrell?
I've been near Will, but I've never. He doesn't sign very much. A little bit.
Will Ferrell would be a good one. Adam Sandler.
Adam's pretty cool.
You met Adam Sandler?
Yeah.
LB's met Adam
She
Sandler.
loves Adam Sandler. She's a big
I
Sandler
was so
fan.
freaking envious of him when he met Adam Sandler.
He has a new movie out, a Halloween movie out on Netflix right now that we should watch. I heard.
We should. Let's watch it tonight.
We've heard from Mike D that it's decent and we should watch it.
Oh, did he say it was decent or did he rip it apart?
No, he said it was decent.
Oh,
He
okay.
did. This is our new celebrity, everybody. You guys should definitely go listen to him, watch him. Redbarradio.com. Go watch that motherfucker. He's hilarious.
Mike
there
D.
are new celebrities.
Yes.
Mike D is one of them.
He is. Billie Eilish is one.
Billie
I
Eilish
will
is
say,
one.
she's won how many Grammys in her year?
She's outstanding. She's very
Dakota
good.
Fanning. Have you ever met her?
Yes.
She is.
Think of
just
a really
amazing.
obscure. Who's the most obscure like celeb? I know the one that you mentioned was Sarah Jean Underwood.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember this when we talked?
Oh my God, that was great. She was at the Arnold Classic down in Columbus, Ohio, and she was just walking. We didn't know we were gonna run into her, and so we got our pictures with her. And all I could think of when my arm was around her is, she's naked down there. That's all I could think.
How
Good
about
thing you weren't.
Alyssa Milano?
I met her at the All-Star game in '09 in St. Louis.
You met Alyssa Milano? Really?
Yes.
She's like my first crush of all time.
She was still cute in '09.
And now she's a Karen, according to Rose McGowan. Alyssa Milano has she's
Aw.
not as
She's a bitch.
awesome as she was before.
Well,
she's into baseball though.
Yeah, that's why
sad.
she was. That was.
She's
Yeah.
held up okay. She's good. Let's see here. Miley Cyrus.
Miley, yeah. That was a pain in the ass, but I ended up getting her.
You did?
She filmed a movie here.
She seems like a cool person. When I first started hanging out, my daughter thought that Endo sounded like Miley Cyrus. Endo, talk to me.
Yeah, she did think I sounded like Miley Cyrus. I'm Googling your fucking
Who?
someone. I'm trying to fucking
Sarah,
think.
Sarah Jean Underwood.
No.
There's one that just came out recently. Tina Louise, who was dating Brian Austin Green, who used to be married to Megan Fox. Brian Austin Green, 90210 guy.
Yep.
Married to Megan Fox. Megan Fox dumps his ass, even with like
Good for
3
her.
kids. Megan Fox now is dating the Machine Gun Kelly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I met Megan Fox.
He's nice.
She's super nice.
Megan Fox?
She's
Yeah, she's as long as she doesn't keep Botoxing that goddamn face of hers, she'll be fine. But
She needs to get some face implants that make
What
her
about, like,
cheekbones stick out like 2 inches.
Marilyn Manson.
I have not. No.
He's freaking.
Yeeks.
That would scare me.
Rob Zombie.
No, not into that music.
Yeah.
So what ends up happening is Brian Austin Green is dating Tina Louise. Tina Louise is this like Instagram model, tattooed up and everything. Tina Louise now jumps. She was like, I don't think dating any celeb. Goes from Brian Austin Green. P. Diddy. She's banging P. Diddy now.
Wow.
Have you met any, like, what rappers? Not music again. No
I've
music
met
again?
a few rappers.
Eminem?
Yeah, I've been around him, but I can never get him to sign for me. But I've been in his presence.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly older school ones.
LL Cool J.
Yes.
LL Cool J.
Ice Cube.
Ice Cube, yeah, of course. The guy with the clock. Who's the...
Flavor
Flav. So Flavor Flav had a chicken shop out like about 5 miles from my house, and he actually had LL Cool J there, and that's how I got to meet him. So he'd bring him in once in a while, and yeah, but he never paid his taxes. So
Flavor Flav.
Yeah, can you imagine that? And it wasn't just in Detroit, but see, we're stupid enough that we don't look into the history that he didn't do this in other states too. So
I'm gonna
that's
bring
on
it.
us.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up something for you guys. There was a video clip that I just saw of Flavor Flav and Eric Andre. Do you guys know who Eric Andre is?
Do not.
Yes.
Andre the Giant.
No, Eric Andre.
Andre the Giant. He was cool.
Speaking of, but Megan Fox and MGK.
Yeah.
That's like, you look at them, she's obviously so beautiful, fucking hot, amazing, and then you see her
There's
with
Flav.
him, and you're like, what the fuck?
He's got a big cock.
The thing is, like, girls gravitate either towards funny, good-looking, or talented kind of like. There's this dynamic where
You're spot on.
funny handsome talent. Because I've seen, I mean, look at like a Woody Allen. Amazing director. Not exactly the guy that you're thinking. Like
a Howard Stern in the back.
Yes,
Howard
yeah.
Stern.
Yeah.
Exactly. But Howard's fucking funny as hell.
Yeah.
But he's not that ugly either. But you don't look at them together and don't say, what the fuck, you know?
Right.
Like, if you look at MGK and Megan next to Megan Fox, you're like, what the fuck? I'll show you.
So...
Okay, look up your...
This Flavor Flav clip is hilarious because Eric Andre, he has a TV show that is so fucking weird. It's just the most bizarre thing I've ever seen in my life. Okay, so this is Eric Andre, Flavor Flav. You got to watch this clip. At one point, Eric Andre whips his dick out. There's all sorts of dick whip here. Okay,
What?
Watch this shit. Okay, you're gonna love this. Here comes Flavor. Okay, he's in a white suit.
Eric Andre. Wow, I get to be on your show, son.
Yeah, watch this shit. You're gonna love
Hey,
this.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. I've been recording a solo album, son. Yeah. Oh man, my shit is more top notch. Yeah. Top notch on my right, smelling smoke. She don't know about the hustle that I did when I was broke.
What in the goddamn hell you talking about?
I'm saying, so what's going on, Eric Andre?
Now, Chuck D said Farrakhan's a prophet.
Just a second here. Wait till this music passes. Okay, here we go.
I think you ought to listen to. Isn't Farrakhan also a racist anti-Semite who's responsible for the assassination of Malcolm X?
I don't know what the you're saying, G, but let me tell you something. They say if you go black.
We got a problem with Flair's mic, so pause 1 second for the sound guy.
Yeah. Okay, you got that. Don't worry about it. Yo, don't do that. If you grab my dick, I'm gonna punch you in the fucking face and we gonna be fighting right here on this motherfucking stage. Don't you even try it, G. And if you wanna be friends with, all right, I'm dead serious, G. I'm gonna punch you in your fucking face, fam. Grab my dick. I'm not. Okay. That motherfucker's not joking.
Show sucks, man.
Yeah, man.
Fucking kicked that motherfucker in the face. Did you see that? They kicked Flavor Flav right in the goddamn face.
Wow.
Look, I'm telling you, Eric Andre, one of the funniest motherfuckers out there. He is. I mean, he takes it up a complete fucking notch. You gotta look his shit up. He's fucking great. You gotta bump into Eric Andre. Okay, so what are you looking at here? You got Machine Gun Kelly's dick here or something, or why is Megan Kelly going with a guy from fucking Harry Potter?
Yeah, I didn't see any dick in that last clip either.
Because they always blur dick. I don't know what it is about
I
this.
know,
Why do
it's
they blur
fucking
dick?
bullshit. That's what I've been ranting on this.
Yeah, this is what we talked about last time I was here. We got a whole video of dicks. We just brought them up and we just...
They were flopping
You missed
dicks
it.
all
They could
over.
see ass and
Missed it,
titties
Jay.
all day, every day on any fucking site, but they fucking bleep out dick.
Yup.
I'm sorry for your dick bleep. There's nothing I can do about it, okay?
It's lame.
Jay, I need to see dick.
He's pulling up. He's going to be like...
He's saying gum.
You're gonna have to look really hard for it, though.
Okay, so you don't think Machine Gun Kelly is somewhat attractive at all? I mean, he's a celebrity. He's talented. He's a musician.
His
He's got...
tattoos make him look good.
Right.
He's way too pale.
Yeah, I don't like blondes.
It's
so
funny how girls are weird like
I'm not
this.
I'm not a blonde girl liking person.
Okay, so I want to bring up some other things here. Now, these are... How about like Emily Ratajkowski? You know who that is?
I do not know.
This is she's a model. She's a model who was in the Blurred Lines video. Do you know the Blurred Lines video? I found this is a site called Fleshbot where we find a bunch of headlines and stuff. Top 5 hottest music videos. Miley Cyrus, what is this? The Cannonball video,
Wrecking Ball.
where she's nude on this.
Put her up
this
on
thing.
the screen.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I took over, so
yeah.
you gotta...
What's going on here?
Sorry.
So these are the top 5 videos that are like naked hot. Okay, so here we go. Let me zoom in on this. So Miley, you met Miley, you said?
Yes.
Okay, so
There's a cock. Wow.
There she is. On the right. Oh yeah, there you go.
Imagine that.
You wanted to see Wiener. There you go, Wiener.
Perv mom.
Okay, so here's the one I was going to bring up. Emily Ratajkowski is this girl here in the Blurred Lines video. You know Blurred Lines, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so he's fully dressed and she's naked. Yep, that's
That's the
about
way
right.
it should be.
Yeah, why not?
Mm-hmm.
It's a girl 69ing over here, though. This is pretty good. And there's more dick for you guys down here, see? You guys want dick? We provide.
Thank you.
I'm glad
It's
that
going
that's
right
like
in that
as
chick's-
your ads.
it's going right in that chick's
your
asshole.
ads, your ads is all fucking porn.
First of all, that's not an ad. That is
okay.
part of the website.
Oh, very good.
Hardcore, man.
Yes.
What's the site again? Here.
Fleshbot.
Oh.
Everybody, it's time for final words.
Old.
Lickety split. That's my final words.
Wow. I get to see dick.
Hi ho. Final words. What do you got? You got to see dick?
I
That's
got
final
to see
words?
dick.
Blowjobs.
BJ's.
Nice butt.
Nice butt. Everybody and the kid. This is Going Deep Show. We're going to try to play some tunes here to wrap this up. We appreciate Jay Bird rocking and rolling, coming up. And hopefully it's less than a year and a half before we see you again. If you want to reach us, send us an email, studio@goindeepshow. We appreciate you guys killing 30 minutes of your day with us. Please, what did you say, vote? Naked voting, right?
Naked voting.
Yes. Everybody, stay safe out there. Till the next one.